Well, hello folks, Fat Guy Flies RC coming to you from the Avon Park Aero Modelers Club. Sorry Mama had to work, so you got to put up with me and the GoPro. Gonna take up the Carbon Z T-28. And last video of this, I started doing a review of it and just got into a rant about the joys and pitfalls of being the wonderful things about being a YouTube airplane reviewer. And really didn't do much of a review on the plane. I just get to talking about something and lose my mind. So let's do an actual review and concentrate on this plane. Alright. Number one, she's beautiful, she's big, and she's expensive. But she's 650 bucks. I think she's 639 now maybe. But they should have put suspension gear on her. Take off flaps. Alright, let's get back to my model here and get back on my dashboard. On this new IX-14, I have for whatever reason, it keeps getting off my dashboard, so I have to hold my belly, hits it, and changes stuff. So I'm gonna have to learn to keep the thing out in front of me. Alright. Boy, the gnats are terrible. All right. Great flying plane.
Gear down.
Great flying plane. Sorry, I had a gnat
Landing
there.
flaps.
Had a jerk to one side because of the gnats. That thing's beautiful. Look at that. Let's take her up. Get up over the sun there. Oh man.
Flaps up.
Get turned around here.
Time remaining 4 minutes. Gear up.
Above a knife edge here. Beautiful plane, beautiful plane.
Time remaining 3 minutes. Gear down. Landing flaps.
Yeah, there's like no wind at all now. No wind at all. I know I'm on this side of the power lines. Those evil power lines and the T-28 are not a good combo. There we go. Alright,
Take off flaps.
let's get back out here. And we're going to do like I was going to do in the last video, but I just ran out of juice. We're going to do a takeoff in the grass and land. We're going to do a full landing in the grass this time. Our grass is recently cut, so we can do that. Kind of hard on the gear, but it should be able to take it. If it had suspension gear E-FLITE, this wouldn't be a problem.
Flaps
leave the gear down.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Well, you know what, we'll put the gear up.
Landing flaps.
Come by, get away from the F-16 killing zone. A beautiful silhouette. Flaps are down.
Takeoff flaps. Flaps up. Gear down. Landing flaps.
Oh, the gnats. Sorry if I'm so far away. But luckily she's a big plane, so even with the GoPro footage you should be able to see her no problem. Beautiful.
Flaps up.
Alright. Alright. Take off from there. Fly behind the club, and just so you know, those of you who gave me some grief about it, we have an established pattern behind the club because our clubhouse sits in the dead middle of the property. So we do have an established pattern back there. We just don't use it very often.
Gear down.
Alright. Since I have no wind,
30 seconds.
since I have no wind, I'm going to go ahead and land from this way. Staying on my rudder, keeping my wings level, on that throttle. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Alright. Now my timer says I've got 23 seconds left, but let's check our fancy technology telemetry and let's see. Nope, 30%. So we're not gonna push it. 30%. I have flown her pretty hard. 17 seconds left on a 3.5 minute timer, or on a 5 minute timer. 17 seconds left, and I still got 30% left. All right.
Prop secured.
Prop is secured, as you heard. You see? Watch the prop.
Battery not charged for flying.
Yes, I know. All right. Because I hit throttle again, it reset it. So, but look at how beautiful that plane is. The only drawbacks to this plane is a couple of them. They use cheap paint. Cheap paint. I mean, the plane may be a year and a half, maybe 2 years old, and chips, bad chip here. And I've got one clear coat. Maybe I should have put more clear coats on there, you know, 3 or 4 clear coats, but the paint's weak. They should have put suspension gear. I'm sorry. For 650 bucks, they should have put the suspension gear. Now, on the plus side, that's my 2 main gripes. No suspension gear, and they should have put better paint. Other than that, she's absolutely fabulous. And of course, the price is a negative. But you get a heck of a lot of plane for the price, okay? She flies amazing. This is the bind and fly. You get all the telemetry, all the smart tech. She does have reverse, but I don't have it enabled. This plane doesn't need reverse. She's got lights now. The retracts, the motors of the retracts have been absolutely upgraded to where they're very reliable now. And you don't have to put a bunch of sequencers and stuff in there to get them to work right. They work great. Plane flies amazing, looks amazing. Just E-FLITE, if you do this one more time, which I would like for you to, make sure, I mean, look right here. Let me show you. Look at that reinforcement plate for the top of that gear. Look at that reinforcement plate for the top of that gear. They're 2 different shades of yellow, okay? They should have done a little better job with their paint and done a better quality of paint, okay, for the price. And they should have put suspension gear. So if you redo it, if my 2 cents have any worth with y'all Horizon Hobby and E-FLITE, put suspension gear on this. We'll pay another 50 bucks for the plane and get a much better paint quality. Okay, a little better. And I would put and maybe make an optional 3-bladed scale prop to go with it and make the motor work with it. But other than that, you got plenty of power, plenty of speed, and just a fabulous flying plane. Well, folks, thank you so much for watching. This is me. This is Fat Guy Flies RC out here with my 85,000 gnats. And, well, we are surrounded by orange groves, so what do you expect? Y'all have a good, and don't forget to like and subscribe. God is good, and these gnats are bad. Bye, y'all.